Here we are, another episode of Fishing with Ed. We're at Bathtub Beach Reef down here in Martin County, Stewart. It's a legendary location. It's a very famous place for its warm rock reef that parallels the beach along here. And it creates a lot of habitat for things like spiny lobsters. And that's what we're here today. We're here because it's lobster mini season. There's gonna be about 106,000 divers statewide. They're gonna hit the water over the next 2 days out here looking for spiny lobsters. Strike that, reverse it. We'll get back to the beach in a second, but first I want to show you where we began our day of lobster mini-season coverage, at the Black Pearl Boat Ramp in Fort Pierce at 3 a.m. Here's Captain Richard Hunt of Little Adam Fishing Charters in Fort Pierce, showing how he and his friends began their 2012 mini-season.
We went out tonight, 65 to 90 foot of water. Visibility was good. Water was pretty cold, but we did pretty good. We got 17 lobster. Out of 17, we had a bunch that had eggs on them that we had to turn loose. We had a bunch that that were shorts. We had probably 9 that were shorts, and we probably had another 30 or 40 lobster that all had eggs on them, of course, and we had to turn loose until they released the eggs and make little lobster. But we seen quite a few fish tonight. Seen some mutton snapper, seen a bunch of snook, seen a couple of grouper, seen a bunch of triggerfish too.
What was the water temperature?
I think the water temperature was in the low 60s. I'd say about 63, 64, which isn't too bad considering that Saturday was in the 57, I think, is what my gauge said when we were diving. So I'm happy to hear that it's warming up, and the current's less than it was too. We dove on Thursday. The float was going under. We had over 2.5 knots of current on Friday when we dove, and then tonight there was no current. I mean, there was no current at all, so you could actually swim south, north, whatever direction you wanted.
How about visibility? Visibility,
it was dirty going down, and then about 20 foot off the bottom, it opened up crystal clear. You probably had 70, I'd say 60, 70 foot straight out in front of you visibility, so it was pretty good, decent.
And then what about the crowds? Did you see anybody else out there where you were?
We didn't see anybody. We didn't see not a boat, not a light, not a nothing. And it seems like this year I don't think near as many people dive as what they have been diving. I don't know what's going on down in Stewart, but I know out of Fort Pierce we didn't see any boats at all. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. Let's see what happens when day breaks, right?
Yeah, we'll go back out day break.
All right, thanks a lot, Richard. Appreciate it. And now back to the beach. First of all, can you just tell us a little bit about how, what the conditions were as far as out here? What was the visibility like? Was there cold water, or was it okay?
Water temperature is actually, for this time of year, it's not bad, but it's chilly than normal. The visibility, being at low tide, it's probably pushing 15 foot viz, which isn't bad.
Yeah. What do you need to, when you dive in this area here, what is the one thing you're always concerned about, like when you're in this spot, Bathtub Beach? Is there anything you're concerned of? Or
we really don't take too many concern. I mean, we watch each other. That's why we always dive, go with 2 people. Just keep an eye out around for boaters, other, basically boats when I'm out in here, running up and down the beach.
Right.
Be my first concern, just keeping an eye out.
Good. Well, good luck to you.
All right,
Hope you guys catch them up.
Thank you.
And remember, if you get any extras, I'm your guy. Well, folks, that's another episode of Fishing with Ed. I hope you enjoyed some of the information we were able to bring you. One thing we would like to encourage is that if you've got some video, especially some GoPro underwater video, or any kind of photos of your experiences lobster hunting this season, even when the regular season starts, please send them in, ed.killer@scripps.com, or you can just send it in to us there at the addresses you see below. But thanks, and stay tuned for another episode next week. Well, that's going to do it for another episode of Fishing with Ed, or in this case, lobstering with Ed, or not really lobstering with me, but standing on a beach with Ed.